Hi, I'm Christina Langen with Weichert Realtor's Real Estate Professionals. In case you haven't heard, beginning August 17th, there are some changes coming to the real estate industry. You probably have a lot of questions. Most commonly is, what does this actually mean for me? That's where I come in. The short answer is transparency. For sellers, these changes ensure that your agent takes the guesswork out of where your negotiated compensation is going. You and your agent will discuss their desired compensation paid by you for their services. In that conversation, you and your agent will determine and negotiate how much of that compensation goes to your agent and how much will be offered to the agent that brings a buyer and helps to close the deal. For example, if you and your agent agree on paying a 6% to your agent, that's the total compensation that you'll pay. If you guys agree to pay the buyer's agent 3%, that will come directly out of the already negotiated compensation to your agent. You're still paying the same 6% regardless, but your agent is offering a portion of that to a buyer's agent to bring as many buyers and agents to the table as possible. If you choose to not allow your agent to share a portion of their compensation, you may be limiting the number of potential buyers interested in your home, and you may still be asked to cover the buyer's agent's compensation costs in their offer. This could end up costing you more money in the long run. Remember, everything is negotiable. For buyers, these changes may ultimately change the way that you shop for a home. You will have a conversation with your agent about their desired compensation paid by you for their services. Ultimately, the buyer is responsible for paying the compensation to their agent. However, some sellers and their agents may offer a portion of that compensation. Let's say that you and your agent agree on 3% compensation. If you close on a home where the seller and their agent are offering 2.5% towards the buyer's agent compensation, then you're only responsible for the difference of 0.5%. There are a few options for buyers in this regard. If you don't want or you're unable to pay your agent compensation, or you can only pay a portion of it, you can choose to ask for the difference to be paid by the seller in your offer. You can also choose to ask your agent to only show you properties that cover the amount of compensation that you're needing. Another change that affects buyers is the process in which you can view homes. Prior to August 17th, an agent could show you a home even if you've never met before. Now, all agents must have a signed agreement with their potential buyers in order to show any property. No realtor is allowed to show any property without a written, signed agreement between themselves and the buyer. This protects everyone involved in this potential transaction. Now remember, everything is negotiable. If you're not ready to commit to an agent, you can request the agreement to be written for a specific property or a specific amount of time. These changes are going to really encourage buyers and sellers to interview agents and find the best fit for them to ensure their home buying or selling process goes the way they want it to go. No two agents are alike, and all of these changes are ensuring that you know exactly what you're getting into and that there's no surprises along the way that could have been avoided by a simple conversation. Again, we're right back to the short answer of transparency. With all this being said, I'm sure you still have some questions. I offer free buyers and sellers consultations. It only takes a few minutes, and I'll explain the entire process and my role from start to finish, discuss your needs and how we're going to meet them and get to the closing table together. If you choose to move forward with me as your agent, we'll sign the agreement and start the process. So whenever you're ready, let's chat. Give me a call or shoot me a text anytime. My number is 912-532-8705. I look forward to working with you.
Are you ready for it?